Hello. Oops. Why is my mic always wonky? Morning, Kite. Ow. I'm just putting a bandage on my finger. But hello, everyone. Today I'm playing some Lost Words. I wanted to play this for a while. It's on Game Pass, but I do actually own it. It's one of those ones that I bought, hadn't played, and then it came out on Game Pass, and I went, could have waited. Which is what I do now. I wait and see. Unless I want to play the game straight away, I wait and see. Which works out quite well. No, it's not. I'm not injured. It's just eczema. It splits my skin, which makes it really hard to hold a controller. And it's particularly annoying when it's on my trigger fingers. But this one may have some platforming elements. I need to be able to use my fingers. So yeah. Yeah. Hands. Yeah, it is an absolute arse. It's eczema. It is an absolute arse. I bet my ears as well, which is literally the worst. Oh, apparently dropping a few frames, but it should be okay. Let me double check. Yeah, just dropping a few frames. I think it's because I'm uploading a video at the same time. But I started uploading like hours ago. It's just a very big video. If it gets too bad, then I guess I can always... See, I can't pause the download, but I can always cancel and then start again. Oh, behind your knees. Oh, that's not good. I can imagine that's irritating, but yeah. I think it's the worst on my hands and it splits. Hi, Dan. It's going okay. Kai and I are just commiserating about eczema. And I'm about to check out the Lost Words game. Beyond the Page. This is a UK-funded game. I'm fairly certain Rhianna Pratchett has something to do with the story writing. So I'm really intrigued as to where it's going. So it's on Game Pass, but I own it. So I'll have a quick look at the credits, because that'll answer my question, won't it? So Sketchbook Games. Writing Rhianna Pratchett. That's cute. Game and narrative designed by Rhianna Pratchett. I really dislike how eczema is spelt as well. I can never spell it correctly. Like, it takes me several goes and I'm like, I'm still not happy with this. Oh, look, the credits, they have like these little star thingies. Ooh. Which seems to trigger stuff, which is cool. So we're starting the game by watching the credits. Why not? So it's a puzzle platformer, I think. Sort of seen it sort of described as. Kitty! And there's a kitty! Oh, and it's voiced as well. Nice. That's a good way to get you to watch the credits. Well, no, I wanted to see if it was Rhianna Pratchett that I'd remembered right. And it is. and Modus Games. No, come back. I think I looked up Modus. I couldn't find. Because I had a look at a couple of screenshots and it looked a little bit like Max Curse of the Brotherhood. I don't know whether I'm just, you know, imagining that. But yeah, I really hate how you spell eczema. Or eczema. It always takes me lots of goes to get it right. I also hate having it. Watch me get an achievement for like getting all the things in the credits before I've even played the game. Yeah, the art looks adorable. And yeah, the story is written by Rihanna Pratchett, which makes me happy. She did a lot of the writing for the new Tomb Raider stuff. And obviously, you know, famous dad, but she is not defined by a man. She's an excellent writer herself. She just happens to be related to an author I admire. Trust, of course, yes. It said it was funded by the UK Games Funds. I used to work at the Wellcome Trust. They're very nice people. In Creative England. So it's like a, I don't know, it's like a investment fund type thing or sponsorship for getting games made, but it's very cool. Innovation Centre, Startup Hub. After. Developed in Unity. Let's see how quick I can break it. I am indeed, Dan. And I got my 2 highest ratios, which amuses me because I got addicted to Little Big Workshop. There we go, for my father Terry, who taught me the importance of grandmothers, and to Eileen and Jean, who showed me. So yeah, and I was like looking at the ratios going, oh my god, this is going to be like end game ratio and I'm never going to get it. And then I did. I played 24 hours of that game. It was ridiculous. It's quite glitchy, but also it was actually fairly enjoyable. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Yes, I haven't actually played it yet, but thank you for saying thanks. I just wanted to watch the credits. I like the music. Right, let's actually play the game. Actually, no, let's see what options we've got first. Audio, music, okay, gameplay, toggle, drag, auto continue. I'll just leave the defaults for now. Open book with our team. Grab, scrap, crouch. Oh, good. So I'm glad I put a plaster on my poor, my knuckle that is split because Apparently that's the crouch and the grab buttons, which will require my trigger finger. Oh no, there is also another crouch. It appears to be the push-in. No Chivo for it. It's fine. I didn't need achievement for it. It was a nice credits. Okay, so oh no, crouch is X. Grab is one of the triggers. Right, gotcha. English, please. Let's play. So I think I have to either get all the collectibles in chapter 1 or finish chapter 3 based on my ratios. Hopefully we can do that today. Oh, a bit chilly again today. Try and put my big comfy jumper on. It's just unfortunately makes me kind of invisible, but hey. I've got warm tea, good company, and an adorable looking game.
This book belongs to me.
Me!
Hello, Journal. Is it okay if I call you that? It's a bit formal, I know, but we've only just met. Let me introduce myself.
Okay.
I'm Isabel Barbara Cook. Most people call me Izzy, not Dad. He calls me Titch. He's such a numpty head. My little brother Ben calls me Isbo. I call him He Who Chews Curtains. He likes red for breakfast and blue for dinner.
Who's visiting? What?
And then there's...
Oh, because I said good company. Okay. No, I meant you lot.
Mom, my top tea drinking buddy.
Guardian of the biscuit tin, queen of the kettle. I meant you lot. You're good company.
Ah! I go get my tea and this is Pinky. I think
Kitty!
she's jealous of you, Journal.
Pinky fact, actually afraid of mice.
Today's my birthday. Dad made his best cake. Mum and Gran started the singing. Ben gurgled along. I blew out the candles. And made a wish.
Be taller than Dad. Oops. Hey, it could happen. Okay, so you can grab bits with the trigger and place it with A.
Becoming a writer. This is where you come in, Journal.
No, place it with A. Okay, so sorry, place it with RT. Oops. And you can move them all over and make stepping stones. Okay, this is cute. Starting is half the battle. Gran. Don't worry about being good. Practice, practice, practice. Write about being you. That's something you know better than anyone. I have to remember to place it. So you grab it with RT. Place it with RT because A is jump.
Gran always says,
A writer writes.
A writer writes. No one ever got anything just by wanting it.
That birthday
I
wish
guess
was a
that
waste then.
birthday wish was a waste then. Fran said writing is about exploring your thoughts. It helps you unlock your feelings.
Now where should I start?
I'd
Oh,
like
you
to
got
write
your
something
Plague
from
Inc.
Fran's
achievement.
smile.
Wow.
She always talks about little acorns growing into big trees.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that to make me feel better about my height?
That was
Or about
our
my
motto at
writing?
primary school. The
I want to
logo
write
was an
a
acorn and
story,
oak tree.
But what kind? A romance? Science fiction? A comedy? A drama? Fairy tales? Wait, we're getting somewhere.
Okay, so yuck yuck for romance. Maybe I do love science. Is my humor too weird? Yawnorama. I don't know,
A
it's for
fantasy
kids.
story.
What's that different from a fairy tale? Eureka, that's it.
So, how do I start my fantasy story? Once upon a
Once?
time. Ugh. No one said this would be easy. Again. From the top.
Okay, this
Not
is
so far away. In
cheeky.
the land of
Cheeky?
Astoria. A place of peace and magic.
I don't know why I said cheeky, but it's kind of
Then
cheeky, but
dark
also kind of very,
and-
very cool. Named Grace. Sounds noble or spiritual. Georgia. Someone who confronts monsters. Or Robin. Free like a bird in the sky. What do we think, chat? Noble or spiritual. Confronting monsters. Free like a bird. Any thingies? Also, is it dropping frames really bad? Or is it not noticeable? I kind of like it confronts monsters, so we'll go with Georgia.
Georgia. Everyone knew her by the bright colour.
Red, green, purple, obviously.
Of her purple dress. She was ready to begin her adventure. In fact,
Oh,
she'd been preparing
sorry
for
about
it her
that, Dan.
whole life.
You don't see a
She
problem.
was
Okay,
the
that's good.
only apprentice of the village guardian, Elder Ava.
All characters in this story are fictional. Any relation to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Okay, that's good. It's just because I'm uploading a video, which I can stop if it gets too bad, and I've got dropped frames, so...
Her heart was full of curiosity and compassion. The villagers agreed that no one was
Kind, smart, playful. Smart. I don't know. Kind. Kind and fighting monsters sounds good.
as
I like that.
kind as her.
That's a very cool way of creating the character. She cared for others and liked making fruit punch. I feel like she would befriend the monsters. Some video stats.
Not too far away, in the land of Astoria,
Oh, it's not too bad.
there
That's cool.
lived a young girl named Georgia. She was kind and loved taking care of the world around her. Suddenly, a faint speck of light floated down and began to buzz around Georgia.
Sorry, the music is drowning out the voices. So it's harder to hear for me to hear, so I'm just gonna go back. There we go.
Firefly. Did you come for my birthday? Oh, Elder Ava's gonna be so happy! Let's head back to the village. The Firefly shared George's excitement. I was also planning to make Elder Ava a fruit punch in secret. Maybe we can find some more berries on the way back, Firefly. That's a juicy one. Good job, Firefly.
Can we...
Nice and fat. This will be perfect. Another! Do fireflies drink punch?
It's a nice forgiving platformer.
This will be my best punch ever.
Oh, bloop bloop. Collectomania. Collected all the items in Astoria 1. So I think that was
Come
one of
on,
the options.
Firefly. The village is just a bit further down. Wow! I love doing
This
that.
is so cute. I love it when it sort of narrates
The bridge
itself
was an
type thing.
old, creaky affair. Careful, Georgia. Careful. Georgia imagines shark fins circling below. Phew! We made it, Firefly.
It's quite a forgiving platformer.
And
Lots of bounce.
down. Georgia knew many secret paths back to the village, like this one. She loved feeling the roots around her, as if the tree was giving her a gentle hug.
Her hair looks a bit like Meg's out of Hercules. I'm loving it.
There, Firefly. Just one more little slide. Here we go! Woohoo!
Cool. Hope everyone's having a good week.
The old cargo lift, barely used. Her own secret entrance to the village above. Georgia couldn't wait to give Elder Ava a hug. She'd be so proud that her Firefly came. Look, Firefly. Home.
Hi, Dama.
The
I've literally just started. I got an achievement.
smell
I like it.
of Elder Ava's
How's it going with you?
welcomed her.
Please don't be a disaster. Please be nice and wholesome.
Happy birthday, Georgia.
I've made a new friend.
One of our sacred fireflies. This is a very special thing indeed.
Does this mean...
Yes, it is time. Would you fetch me that box, please?
Ava was sure that Georgia would rise to the occasion.
Thanks for doing shout out, Dan. Appreciate it. So I can grab words with the fireflies.
Go ahead, open it. This will store all the magic words you find. Some will stay with you, others are fleeting. They will help you overcome any obstacle. Now, your training is complete. Congratulations, new Guardian of the Fireflies.
Guardian? But that's you.
Guardian in retirement now. You should head to the shrine tree for the other Firefly's blessing. I'll join you shortly, dear.
Can I give her a hug?
Oh, before I forget, a little something of mine to mark the occasion.
Ooh.
Elder Ava reached inside her pocket and handed Georgia a gift. Ava's favourite pendant, set with a giant... sapphire.
Now, off you go.
Matches the firefly.
I'm so proud of you, Georgia.
I don't want this to go badly. I don't want, like, ruin
I
to
can't
come.
wait to try out my magic book. And all at once, Georgia was surrounded by the hustle and bustle of village life.
How do I open my book? Aha.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Wait a minute. It's got the power.
Oh no, I accidentally made everything fall over.
Firefly Guardian.
That was amazing.
The best thing I've seen all morning.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I destroyed your pile of words.
Why do we have to be on
Georgia
cargo
loved
duty
throwing
all the
stones
time?
over the rooftops,
Backseat and just looking
but
at us.
not today.
Look, Georgia has the book.
Today, the Firefly Shrine was waiting.
Go on!
She looked over her bustling treetop village.
I heard you had a bit of leaf mould.
This was all she knew.
Yeah, Elder Bassus gave me a poultice.
Did it work?
Cleared it right
And
up.
it was home.
Looks better than ever.
Smell that! That's the scent of paradise.
It'd be nice if it was just a, you know, coming of age
Inside,
adventure
she was
without
still
death and destruction.
curious.
Please don't be
Hey,
death and
Georgia,
destruction.
Happy birthday!
No, you can't have a magic book.
Good to see you, Georgia.
But Georgia has one. But that's different. She's special. But you say I'm special.
Careful, careful. No need to rush.
No, not a place to live if you're afraid of heights, I have to say.
About the world that lay beyond. The bridge swayed in the warm breeze. Its
Where's that
slats
Georgia?
creaked with a gentle familiarity as Georgia crossed it.
Probably should have jumped on it first. Spin rhythm, that sounds energetic.
Haven't seen that book for a while, Georgia. You have to see the fireflies. Let me get the key.
Oh no.
Blast!
It's okay. I have a magic word.
Georgia couldn't wait to see the fireflies. Soon they'd bless her as new village guardian. What's being guardian going to
I
be
think I
like?
dropped in on a couple of your streams. I hadn't the foggiest what was going on.
I hope it's adventurous. Let's swing into adventure. Perfect. Georgia crawled through the dank, dark tunnel.
Oh, I have to crawl.
It didn't feel like being hugged at all. The rocky cliff face opposed no challenge to her now.
Whee! Finally!
The sacred bell to announce her arrival.
Hear ye, hear ye.
At last, the tree was in sight, home to the fireflies, whose ancient energy kept the village safe from harm.
Go on. Show them what you can do. That's it. They're accepting their new guardian. At last, I can get a lion.
Glowing light surrounded her, a timeless energy that birthed stars and forged suns. Now she was part of it, forever. And so Georgia became the new Firefly Guardian. But her biggest adventure was yet to come. Hello, Journal. This time of the year, it gets dark so early. Like the day is just an accident, and the night is how the world really works. Stars and fireflies glowing in the dark. I've never actually seen a firefly. Do you think that matters, Journal? Glowing things are cool, especially in nature.
I really like this mechanic. It's really cute. Let me do another step. Nature has all the cool things.
On holiday in Wales, Gran and I would go to the beach and look up at the stars. But one night, we looked down instead. The stars were shining in the water. It was like the sky got flipped upside down. We took off our shoes and socks and waded into the water. As we walked over the pebbles, they glowed beneath our toes. Gran said it was called bioluminescence. Tiny plankton in the water being moved back and forth by the tide.
This is a very cute
I
game.
knew it was just little creatures, but it felt like magic. I got up very early the next morning. I sneaked into the kitchen, got a jam jar, and went down to the shore to where I'd seen the plankton.
Oops, I got stuck. Ah. Gran was still asleep.
That evening, I was so excited. I carefully put the jar on my bedside table.
Greatest night
I
lamp.
waited for the night. But it didn't glow. I was devastated. I showed Gran the jar. She laughed. Gran always says,
You can't put a cork in nature.
You can't put a cork in nature.
they need sunlight and nutrients from the tide. Gran knows about those things. She used
Nature
to
is
be a
cool.
marine biologist.
Complicated.
Gran bought some special algae that would grow at home. We spent the whole day planning it.
Hi, Lady Magritte.
Sand, pebbles, lights, glass stones, corals, a house, company, water. We took pictures for Gran's photo album for our future selves to remember. How
I
the
really
tank
like this
took
mechanic.
ages to fill. How we took turns stirring the algae in. How happy we were when we had it all set. Just needs time to develop, said Gran.
Crayons.
After 6 days, the algae was ready. I put the tank on my desk and ran my finger through the water, my own bit of magic.
Until something incredible happened.
Izzy. That was Mum. She just got a call. She has to leave now. It sounded really bad. I have a weird feeling in my stomach. Something I don't know how to deal with. We just heard that Gran has had a stroke. I don't want to believe it. I can't lose her.
Sad face.
Georgia woke from a hazy, distant dream. Something unnatural had stirred her from slumber.
Oh no.
What's that noise?
Death and destruction. Sounds like a dragon.
Eldoreva?
Georgia, a giant creature is attacking our village.
Attacking?
Did I do this by saying about the
I thought
monster?
the fireflies protected us.
There must be something wrong. Get to the tree at once. Hurry!
What creature could have caused this? And
Dragon.
suddenly, Georgia was surrounded by smoke and cinders. As she hurried past the crackling rooftops, her concern grew.
Hey, Georgia, you gotta hide.
You can hide with us.
Broken. The lift.
No, there's no space. Okay. Find your own hiding spot then.
She looked at her burning treetop village. This was all she knew.
Why couldn't she have an adventure without death and destruction?
She needed to get to the fireflies.
Thanks for the resub, Jessie. 21 months at tier 3, blimey. Much appreciated.
She needed to keep
How are you doing?
everyone safe.
Please,
my feet again.
No, no, no. I need to get to the firefly tree. The bridge
them.
was beyond repair.
Repair is a useful one to have.
One step at a time. Word magic. Yeah.
But magic, yeah.
A terrifying noise echoed from beyond the village gate. Georgia rushed out to meet it. Soon she would prove herself as the new village guardian. I can do this. Right, Firefly? Right? But she could not deny the creeping terror. The earth yawned below her. Phew. Made it. That was scary.
You're cross with Jesse because he talked you into playing gems again.
This tree did
I feel
not
that's a you
comfort her.
problem.
It was as scared as she was. With nobody around to extinguish them, fires burned out of control.
Some words will stay with you, others are fleeting.
A strange blaze crackled ahead. Is that fire? I've never seen a flame like that before.
No, extinguish was a temporary one then.
The sacred bell lay silent on the ground.
Ooh, repair then. Bonk.
Nearly there.
I said repair. Does it not fix the crack?
Oh,
I think you should stay here and watch this because it's pretty. I think the fireflies is deaded. I think that's a bad firefly. That does not look good.
Fireflies? Please be here. Please be here. Soon, the dreadful realization dawned on Georgia. The fireflies were gone. A new determination rose in her. She would find.
Revenge, knowledge, or the fireflies? I mean... I always want knowledge.
Knowledge. Eldoreva! Something took the fireflies.
I know. Our people will fall sick without them.
There has to be a reason why this happened. I'll find out.
Who took the fireflies?
I'll be back with answers. I promise.
Go, and may the love of this village guide you. Always.
Georgia took a deep breath. She knew what she had to do. She would find answers, one way or another. The earth could fall away beneath her, but she would not be stopped. This was further than she'd ever been before. And yet it was exhilarating, wondrous, and terrifying. Fear was
It's all
at her
great going
side,
downhill. What happens when she's got to come back?
and hope in her heart. But things were about to get worse. Much, much worse.
That's a dragon.
Is that a dragon? It's big. But Georgia would not slow down. Not for crumbling paths.
Oops. Helps if I don't repair them when I'm on them.
Not for giant monsters.
No, my stream's dropping frames. I did say. It's a little bit... It's because I'm uploading. I've been uploading all bloody day, it feels like. If it's a massive problem, then I can
She
stop
would
the upload.
get
It's just...
the fireflies back.
I mean, it's not too bad. It's green right now, but it keeps on blooming in and out.
No matter.
I thought it would have been
what.
finished by now.
She would
The VOD shouldn't be
catch the
affected.
dragon. No, wait! She raced forward and leapt.
No, it's not constant. If it is a pain, then do let me know. It gets worse, but
Hello, Janel. We went to see
finished
Gran
chapter 2.
today. In the hospital. It looked like
Oops. We left Ben to chew on our neighbour's
a
curtains.
big grey fortress. It took us a while to find the right room. Dad let me open the door.
Oops.
Gran has a big, cozy bed at home. Nothing like the hospital one she was in. Lying in there, she looked so small. I don't remember her being that small. Gran's eyes were open, but she struggled to...
Choose.
find the right words. She just couldn't... speak properly. The doctor said it was called dysphasia. It was caused by the stroke. She's usually so talkative, but now she kept stopping.
Mid-sentence.
Mid-sentence, as if all the words she could find were just
Out of reach.
out of reach. I could see it really frustrating her.
And she tutted like she did when she's annoyed.
And then Gran started coughing. They put an oxygen mask on her. I told her she looked like Darth Gran. She smiled at that. That reminds me of Gran telling me how she took Mum to the cinema. A long time ago, when Mum was my age.
Epic.
A Gran story. Gran and Mum went to see my favourite movie. Mum fell asleep, but Gran fell in love with it. When I was little, Gran would show it to me. On a battered video cassette, Gran would laugh at the robots and guess a funny smile. Whenever the scruffy-looking smuggler showed up, we'd watch it until we could quote all the best lines. We laughed a lot. Once she gets out, we're going to watch them all over again. And when the next movie arrives, Gran and I are going to go to the cinema. Together. And soon, Gran and I will be playing games again. I can't wait! This time, I'll beat all her high scores. For sure. Gran's a tough cookie.
I hope so,
video
kid. I hope
games?
so.
And everywhere else. I heard Mum crying in her room. I've never seen her cry before. She looked so sad. I didn't know what to do. So I made her a cup of tea.
Yes, let's me put the milk in first. Good game.
Just like Gran's, she said. Mum said Gran was getting tired. I said she's getting better. Mum said she felt helpless. I said she was just sleepy. Mum said Gran's going to... I said she's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine.
Whoa. Hi, Tarragon. 1.5 hours
It's a leap of
sleep.
faith. Will Gran still be Gran after this? Of course. She'll be fine. Fine. Gran is going to get better, right? I made her smile. That should help. Got to keep positive. Mum needs me to. I'll show Gran my story. Mum as well. They'll enjoy reading it. I hope it helps. What else can I do? I just need to finish my story. So, where were we?
Brain
After
said
the
no to
dragon
sleep.
attacks the village,
Yeah,
Georgia set
makes
out
me miss my
in
gran.
search of answers, leaving Elder Ava and her village behind. Her
I need
journey
an
took
obstacle,
her
like.
to a vast desert
Really?
with a guardian who guards it because it is
Sacred.
sacred.
Well, maybe the stream can put you to sleep?
Georgia had pursued
Guess it's 8
the
AM
dragon
then.
far, far from home. The desert spread out,
I mean, it doesn't mean you can't sleep.
dunes rising and falling like a sea of gold. Timeless and bewildering. A glow in the sand. I'll get you safely home.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely take the day.
Another firefly. Escape from the dragon's grasp.
I would definitely take a
Where did this wind suddenly come from?
definitely
There
take a
was
sick day if
something
you've not been
very
sleeping.
unnatural about it. Woohoo!
How are we going to get back up there? I mean, I can too, but no, it's not ideal. You know, it's almost damaging, to be fair. You have to be careful you don't try and do too much on too little sleep, because
A little
it can
bit
hurt
won't
your
stop
brain.
me.
And you're sleepy because of gems.
Can't close mouth.
Are you still off work, Dan?
Hold on.
I just have one day at work this week. Tomorrow.
It stopped.
I feel like I could sleep for a month.
Something's
It wouldn't
down there.
happen though.
I'm sorry
Hi.
for disturbing you.
This place is sacred. Do you hear me? Sacred. You don't look sacred at all.
But I came here following a dragon.
She is sacred, she's a guardian.
It's really important.
Go away. May your then stay out.
But
Can I prove I'm
George's
sacred?
will would not break that easily. Hey! Come back here! I really need your help.
I said go.
I'm gonna break these two. Ooh, actually we do want to break, because yeah. Firefly.
Surprise!
This is such a cute game, I'm loving it.
Who does that
I wish
big
I'd played
bad
this
thing think
earlier.
he is? Look, whoever you are,
Go away.
I can't. I have to find the.
Oh, yeah, I really need to fix that link.
Okay. See ya. That sorted Mr. Grumpy Pants out. The yawning cave burrowed deep into the earth. Home to wondrous life. Easily scared. Whoa. This place is huge.
All of the links are happening at the moment. Sorry about that.
Georgia
A
felt
little bit
like
disrupts the
an
conversation.
explorer. Uncovering the unknown. Far below the rolling dunes. I wonder what used to be down here. Maybe sand-swimming desert pirates? Or one-eyed troglodytes? I hope not. Interesting. Deep under the desert sands, Georgia found a long forgotten chamber. The plant recoiled at the sound of her footsteps.
I want to get that. I didn't mean trendy. I got the wrong word. Trending is what I was trying to say. It came out as trendy. I went with it.
Broken remains of greatness past. The silence of the ages filled the air. fresh air.
Ooh, dangerous medication doesn't sound good. I hope you're all keeping okay. Sorry, it seems to be a bit of a... You won't get the collectibles if you don't get them as you get up. So let me just get the collectibles.
Drifted down to Georgia.
It didn't listen. I need to find it. Sacred, I said. No one listens to me anymore. Ah, you. You shall go no further.
Oh, please shut up. Ha! Word magic. Georgia had disarmed the djinn. His fury was great. Fortunately, his voice was very, very small. But the Desert Guardian would not let it rest. Hey! Stop it!
Maybe I should break them. That doesn't sound good. Well, if you want to talk about it, we are here. Obviously, do not feel obligated.
I need to find the dragon. Don't you get that? I really don't have time for this.
Sorry, Jeannie.
That's it. So long. Woo-hoo! Well, we got rid of sulky boots again. Now, what's all this? As she looked around, this lonely, desolate place, Georgia wondered, why would anyone choose to live here?
I don't think it used to be desolate.
There had been people here, once upon a time. What happened to them? Who were they? Maybe I'll find answers here. The dome was empty, but for a pool of water. An inviting place to rest. George's thoughts drifted to the people that once had lived here. She was sure they must have been philosophers.
The story changes depending on what you pick, which is really awesome. And also, I'm seeking knowledge, so philosophers fits in.
Roar roused Georgia from her thoughts. I'll catch you yet. Dragon. The ancient statues toppled before Georgia.
Ah. I wasn't quite sure which way was first. I figured both ways might have a thing.
Wise philosophers. Pondering life's mysteries. Fall before me.
Wanton destruction of a sacred ground.
But behind Georgia, a grumpy mumbling could be heard. Ugh, him again. Let's move.
That's better. I do the magic around here. You go away.
The Desert Guardian was frantically looking for Georgia.
Stop hiding from me.
He would surely find her eventually. Wouldn't? Easy. Despite the darkness, Georgia's hope guided her.
George's hope guided her. It's a little bit Max and the Curse of the Brotherhood or whatever it was called, but a lot less platformy, actiony.
It must leave. It must. They mustn't know.
That's a new one.
Well, now I'm curious. What is it with this guy?
Yeah, it's definitely more chill than Max. Watch it, I get to the end and I got 19 out of 20 fireflies.
They must see. No, 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 no.
What has you so worked up, old windbag?
past. The past. It stays hidden. It must.
Yeah, it has a very similar, it is a vaguely similar vibe.
Oh, the old days. So little left. Best forgotten.
Look, whatever it is you don't want me to see, I'm sure we can.
No. You cannot go further. Back!
How can I get him to listen?
Fix the statue instead of breaking shit.
Would she break the Jin statue? Or repair it?
I don't know, but I want to get the Firefly.
Human creature. You rebuilt my statue.
I've rebuilt the other one as well.
You
Because I
aren't
have the power.
listening, But you look calmer now.
I has the power.
I
And the tea.
do not understand. Why show pity to me? I did nothing to aid you.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Or a 10th. What's happened here? What did you do?
I failed. More than 10 times. Let me show you.
I have one more Firefly left. Please be through here. Yeah, Max was very fraught with timed sections I didn't like.
I was once worshipped here. It was wonderful. But I grew complacent, arrogant. They warned me that great dangers were coming.
And what did you do?
Nothing. I believed that there was no danger I could not thwart. I was wrong. Hey, paid the price.
My being here must have brought back painful memories.
That is as it should be. To feel something, even pain, after all this time. For that, I thank you.
I don't need your thanks, but I do need to know if you've seen a dragon around here.
It has come and gone. But there is something you should know about that beast.
What was that?
This doesn't.
Hold on! Fall softly, my friend. Knowledge will be yours in time. Use it more wisely than I did.
But I'm missing one Firefly. I did say, watch me end up with 19 out of 20. And that's the end of the chapter. I missed one. I can't believe I missed one. Damn it. Alright, well that should be my RTDL.
Today at school,
If it wasn't the
I got my
collectibles in
history
chapter 1.
essay back. I wrote about Vikings. I love Vikings. Mr. Collins didn't like it.
It probably didn't have helmet.
I won't be showing this to Mum.
I mean, yes, I'm psychic. They probably didn't have horn helmets.
She has enough to worry about. Vikings are the best. They're tall
Well, probably.
and strong.
Definitely.
They love conquering.
Who doesn't?
And fire.
Oh, who doesn't?
Vikings are basically all kinds of awesome. I could really use some awesome right now. I got her old photo album out. I wanted to see Gran like I remember her when she was awesome.
She was awesome. She's still awesome, sweetie.
But every time I close my eyes, I see her in that horrible bed. We're visiting the hospital later today. When we arrived, Gran was asleep. Her skin looked so thin, almost see-through, like tissue paper. She was Gran-shaped, but empty. I mean, that's silly, right, Journal? It's just Gran, but somehow it isn't. It's not her! She woke up after a few minutes, but it didn't seem like she knew who we were. Why? Why is this happening? Why her? It isn't fair. Why, Journal?
How am I supposed to deal with this?
Gran still can't speak properly. It's so cruel. She can't tell us anything. Like what she wants to eat? Or how she feels? Everyone pretends they're having a real conversation with her, but they're not. And what's worse, you're doing fine, Barbara, the doctor said to her. You just need some time. Hospitals should make you better. She's so ill now. I want her better now. Just wait. Time is a healer. I thought that was his job. I wish I could help her. It makes me so mad.
Hospital shortly.
The nurse said
Better
it was
not
dinner.
rest.
Mum had ordered Gran soup and a jacket potato. But when Gran tried to eat by herself, she kept dropping her cutlery.
I could stay if we helped Gran eat. Why would she need help? I've seen her inhale a packet of hobnobs.
Then I noticed
Lost words, not lost
Mum had
words.
ordered her
Worlds.
mushroom soup. Mushroom. Gran calls them nature's bogies.
I have played the Jurassic Park game. Steven doesn't like even know her.
I reminded Mum about the mushrooms. She got that look and banged the spoon against the bowl. There was lip pursing. But looking at Gran, I had to help her. I still had some loose change, so I ran down to the entrance hall where I'd seen a vending machine on the way in. Egg sandwich! Hurrying back to 305, I couldn't help but grin. They didn't let me back in. Adult talk. Wait outside.
That's what they say.
So I waited on a bench until Mum came out the room. She said nothing. Just took me to the car. We didn't speak a single word. Not at the car park. Not during our drive home. Dad had made pies for tea. I just wasn't hungry. Dad said I needed to eat. I said if Gran wasn't going to eat, neither would I. I slammed the door really loudly and flumped onto my bed. I still had the egg sandwich. It was all mushed up. Everything is all mushed up. Dad is mean. Mum doesn't care. And Pie is stupid.
Oh, don't you malign Pie.
Maybe I should just try to write my story.
Just get my mind off things.
Let's see.
I think we'll do one more
Last
chapter, see how it goes.
Georgia was plunging down into the dark below. But the gin spell slowed her fall.
Thanks, Grumpy Pants.
Down and down she went, tumbling, helpless. Then and there, Georgia started to
Scream.
scream, but the darkness didn't care.
Maybe she grabbed onto something. Maybe someone would hear her. How you doing, Ima?
As Georgia hurtled through the
My
darkness,
neck is so
her
sore.
helplessness no longer made her feel scared. It made her feel frustrated, angry. She wanted answers.
Oh no! Maybe that's the final firefly.
The Jinn's magic gently released her into the unknown. Now where am I?
Final firefly. No! There's 20 in this level, damn it!
The ground was warm to the touch. At least it's quiet down here. Just my luck. And what's that? Molten stone. She'd seen nothing like this in her forest home. I really miss the folks back at the village. hung above, looking decidedly precarious. None of this seems welcoming. None at all. Careful! What is this?
Whoa. Do not run into the fire.
Something was unnerving about the pendulous
I knew
nature
it, I
of the
knew it, I
ceiling.
knew it! Ah! This is ridiculous! I need to find whatever is causing this and stop it, or I'll be smushed.
As the sound got closer, Georgia realized she would soon face its maker. Okay, here we go.
Hi, fire spirit.
Fire and flame wrapped her form.
Hey! Stop that! You'll bring the whole cave down!
But the giantess just kept on pounding.
Ignore me. It's not like I might die over here.
At least that noise has stopped. The lava gently bubbled, as if to mock her lack of progress.
Whoops.
The lava gently bubbled, as if to mock her lack of progress.
Yes, very forgiving platform, I have to say, which I appreciate.
I needed that. Boom!
That was rubbish! Let's go again.
Oh, hang on.
Inside Georgia was a white-hot rage. Hey! You! Hey! You! Hey! Whoever you are! You nearly killed me! Hey! Are you listening?
Me alone.
No, 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 no! That's not fair! What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
I might have overdone this. I really need to get out of here. A timely exit. Georgia didn't quite know what she'd encountered. Sheesh! She's so angry. The thought stuck with Georgia. What's wrong with her, I wonder? Whew. I think I need a breather. A place to rest. Georgia was beginning to feel the burn of loneliness. Ah, better. Georgia's thoughts drifted back to the burning giantess. Why would she be so full of rage? Unappreciated. Nobody values her. That's it. That would drive me underground too. Georgia vowed to be more understanding. If they met again. As the light pushed back the darkness,
Hi, Leaky.
a heaviness
I
lifted
know I
from
have
her heart.
fire.
That was strangely satisfying.
Thanks for the host. Fire is always strangely satisfying, yes. They don't explode? Okay. Ah, they do explode, you just have to find the right end.
Elder Ava wouldn't approve, but I don't care. Yeah! Wait.
I'm floating.
Not again. Georgia was adrift on the current. Without control.
I mean,
Lost
fire near
in the
lava,
flow of
really
lava.
great idea.
It would take her where it wished. It's speeding up. That can't be good. The burning river went faster. And faster.
Ah, crap.
That's not much of an ending. Try again. Georgia was adrift on the current. Without control. Lost on the flow of lava. It would take her where it wished. It's speeding up. That can't be good. The burning river went faster. And faster.
I don't care that I fell in because I got the firefly.
Georgia was adrift on the current. Without control.
19 again.
Lost
Maybe I'll
on
get
the
20
flow
in
of
this.
lava. It would take her where it wished.
I like the fact that I think everyone's game's going to be slightly different depending on what
Speeding up.
options you pick.
That can't be good. The burning river went faster. And faster.
Because I can set things on fire. That's why it says burn. Because it's a Joe game. No, we got 20 this time.
Okay, Georgia. Remember, empathy.
You! You again!
She isn't listening. Run, Georgia, run! Thundering steps shook the earth.
I figured I would have. They only had 2 that matched the Oh no. I'm going to get burned because I didn't realize I had to duck there. I wanted to play more of this because it's cool.
Isn't listening. Run, Georgia.
But thanks for letting me know, Tarragon.
Thundering steps shook the earth.
Was it collectibles or chapter 3?
Where is she? Right behind me. Debris was flying everywhere.
Was collectibles in chapter 1 or was it chapter 3? They were the 2 that fit the ratio, so. It is a great game. It is indeed.
freedom.
Oh no, brace! I'm guessing sad things happen. Ah, chapter 3.
Look
Cool.
what you've done.
Thanks.
You look.
We're trapped and it's all your fault. I hate this place and I hate you.
I hate you.
Her anger consumed itself. Huh? What happened to you?
No. Don't feel so angry now.
Angry. I know what that's like. To feel angry. As her anger left, it brought a change. You did it again!
Hi, friends.
Lump's anger gone.
Lump? Nice to meet you. I'm Georgia. Sorry I was so angry.
Lump's sorry too. Lump scares Lump when Lump's so big. What's
Ooh.
dragon?
I'll show you.
I'm looking
But
for a dragon.
first, we need to get out of here. Just then, Georgia noticed a boom shroom she hadn't seen before. We did it! We're free!
Free!
Lump! You coming?
I don't know how many chapters there are.
Lump likes Georgia.
No, Tarragon! No! Don't get that! Sorry.
Hello, journal. Today, Sarah at school told me her granddad had a stroke
7
too.
to 8. Okay, so this seems about...
His mouth went lopsided. And he spoke a little funny. Now
that happened
he
to
mostly sits around, watching the telly. I don't think Gran would enjoy that.
I told him there's nothing to be done.
She'd feel like she was giving up. She'd want to keep moving. Keep doing things.
So yeah, so this seems about halfway through, which might be a good place to stop after we've done this diary bit. Oh, that sounds evil, Tarragon.
Gran always says.
Give the world your kindness, or return it threefold. Didn't they say? Isn't that like the premise of that witches thing.
Give the world your kindness, and it will return it threefold.
The more positive energy and kindness you give the world, the more you get back.
That's why she was always helping people. She's a superhero of kindness.
When Mr. Parry's lawn got too high, Gran cut it for him. For the community centre meals,
Sounds like a good
she
good
baked
luck.
cakes.
Ooh. To infinity and beyond.
She even does the unthinkable. She changed Ben's smelly nappies.
Oh, I wanted to get the blue star. Oh,
Deal
well,
with
never.
kindness right now. Someone better step up. Me! Starting with bringing world peace,
Maybe a bit
cooking
smaller.
for the elderly, cutting Mr. Parry's lawn,
Didn't want to put
tidying
some-
my room.
Okay, it's...
Bringing order to chaos. A mighty struggle needs a suitable tagline. It's tidying time.
Tidying's overrated. Can we tidy the cat? Does it have chapter select? Because I missed one firefly. And I'm annoyed. Oops. Tried to jump into the bin instead of the door.
And then I did the washing up from breakfast.
Without being asked. That's a lot of people for breakfast. Does good.
Dad said, "It's a miracle." Then he bowed at my feet. He's such a complete numpty head. But it made Mum laugh.
It's a miracle.
And when we got to the hospital later,
Ah, fair enough.
Gran was
Good
sitting
to
in a
know.
chair and looking out the window. She was smiling. So all the things I've been doing have been working. I just have to do more.
Izzy B. Cook, miracle worker extraordinaire.
There was kale for tea,
Yeah.
which is a kind of vegetable torture. But I told myself that if I could eat all of it, then Gran would be even better tomorrow.
Without complaining. Every last soggy leaf. Done.
I am on fire today. I ran up the stairs, 2 at a time, just to top things up. Pinky was very impressed and slept on my feet all night.
Pinky! A warm ball of well-earned recognition. Thanks, Pinky. I mean, I'm going to collect because I like collecting.
Hello again, journal. I couldn't sleep. I guess I felt a bit silly. I mean, who cares if I eat my kale? Well, Dad, maybe? But does any of this really make a difference? It's just... if there's a sliver of a chance, it actually does. I want to believe in it. Sarah told me that
The more I get the first time round, the less I have to clean
when
up.
her granddad was sick, she used to pray. I don't exactly know how that works, but best to hedge my bets. Please, 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 make Gran well.
Fair enough.
Sarah's family are pretty religious.
No worries.
Not like Mum and Dad. I don't know that much about religion, actually. I like the stories, especially the one about the Ark, and rescuing all the animals.
No. I haven't left any comments. I like the idea, but everyone I've already added that I have no idea who they are, I added a while ago, so, you know, and everyone I know who they are, I don't need to have a
Gran
comment.
was raised Catholic. But I never really heard her talk about God. Apart from that time she dropped the yogurts in Tesco's. We took care of the mess before the staff noticed.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to leave notes about people that I
Gran
don't
even
care about,
offered to
because
pay
it's
for
bad
it.
enough that like, the blocked people is all on a list with like the friends, which annoys me. Like, I blocked them for a reason I do not want to see.
I asked her once. She said, if there is a God, they're in our actions. How we help and love one another. Seems right to me. So what should I do?
Yes, they do that
I'm
all the
going
time.
to
I
bring
check
in my
and see for like
story
mutual
next time we
friends,
go
but
to the
it's like,
hospital. I can read it to her. I think she'd like that. Maybe if I do a really good job, she can come home in time for Ben's birthday. But first, I need to get on with the story. Having escaped the flaming caves, Lump and Georgia ventured into a tenebrous forest.
thanks, for Thesaurus. What is Tenebrous?
Writing Lump is going to be fun.
Nonsense.
But if she's not so angry anymore, she might need another character flaw. Maybe...
Vacillate, persnickety, catiosis. Stop using the thesaurus, Izzy.
uncontrollable cravings for...
Sweet fruit, sour fruit, stink fruit. Heavenly taste. Let's go with sour fruit.
sour fruit.
I think this is about halfway. Ish. I'm also kind of thinking shorter stream today.
Gentle sunlight streamed across their faces. Sun! I missed you.
Oh, Skyfire is warm.
Cave fires. Like lump. That sounds like the wagon.
That's the dragon. We've got to follow it.
You can't see the comments though, Jesse, so you know I could put anything. So I'm gonna call it here. I should do another stream another time. The right button this time. But yeah, I feel like they would have been useful like 7 years ago. But now I've got everyone at it. I've got no clue who anyone is. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed and finish my book. Or start a new book. I forget which. I read some books this morning. Just trying to relax. I had stuff that I probably should have done today, but I also had a book that I needed to finish. And then that finished on a cliffhanger, so I had to read the next book. Because, you know, I had to find out what happened. And then I had a shower and made some risotto. So it was all good. But yeah, I think I've got to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it here, early-ish night. But I'll be streaming Saturday. Good for you, Leaky. I'm glad you did stuff. I'll be streaming Saturday. I'm gonna do some Button City, I think. Played a little bit of that during the indie summer, Ideated Xbox Summer Games demos thing as well. And it's come up on my list. Fairly high ratio, so see what we can get done. Yeah, so that's the plan. And then more Life is Strange on Sunday. So yeah. Thanks everyone for being here today. Thanks to Jessie for the resub. And everyone else who resubs silently, but don't feel free to resub noisily and stuff. And I can say thank you. Let's go raid Kara because we finished early and I haven't raided her in a while. She's playing Alice Madness Returns. Okay, I mean you shared the thingy. It wasn't silent. You can choose not to share the thingy and then it doesn't tell me if you resub. Which, considering I know lots of people here sub, I very, very rarely. It's nice if you put the words though, because I got the TTS stuff. Thank you, Nightbot. Also join the Discord if you're not already. I think everyone here is already in the Discord. So yeah, let's raid Kara. Copy one of the messages above. Oops. No, don't look up me in the dictionary, you silly thing. Like that. So yeah, I will catch you all later. Say hi to Kara. I will also be coming along. But yeah, thanks so much for the stream. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. And have a great rest of your day.